Hey everybody, this is Chuck Nurse 05, and tonight, basically, it's 11. No, it's actually 12 in the morning, and I'm doing this commentary. It's not really a commentary. It's more like actually I'm pre-recording this, and basically put it on the gameplay. On the Black Ops or maybe some Naruto gameplay. Who knows? Whatever. But as you guys know, George Zimmerman is not guilty. So a lot of people are, I guess, a lot of you guys are making videos, or a lot of you guys talking about it. If you guys don't know who Zimmerman is, George Zimmerman is, then you probably live under a rock for the past year and a half. So now this thing that first and foremost, I gotta say this, man. Whatever you thinking, really, what if you thinking that he's guilty, or if you thinking he's not guilty, put that in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Basically, I just want to know your opinion about this. um just really put that in the comment section. Tell me, why do you think he's not guilty, and tell me, why do you think he's guilty. The obvious answer is he's not guilty because the jury says he's not guilty by a court of law. So, in a sense, he's not guilty. It doesn't matter what you think. Bottom line is he's not guilty. So, I know a lot of us tend to get mad. We intend to rile up. We intend to actually, um, sometimes something don't go our way, we get upset, or we start pulling our hair. I don't know who does that, but some of you guys do. But for me, I've been watching this thing very closely, and one thing I could say, when I start learning about Zimmerman as a person, this dude is not that he's not that bad. Like, he's not like some type of like really hardcore. He's not the way that they portray him to be. The way that the bias towards the media towards Trayvon Martin, the media that's pro Trayvon Martin, the way that they do it, the way that they portray George Zimmerman was pretty horrible. At first they portray him as racist, but he's not really a racist guy. He's not really a racist guy. He's like, it's like, I don't know. I can't really. It's like, dude, like, seriously, someone that's a racist, you could tell from someone that's racist a mile away, even though they don't show that they're racist. But like, someone that's a racist will never actually stick their hand out and do what Zimmerman did for these African American kids. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that when the state stopped the funding um, what for the kids, Zimmerman basically used his own money to help out these kids, and these kids, their parents were these kids fathers were life in jail, and really, these kids needed a role model, and Zimmerman and his wife stepped up. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that Zimmerman did that. But for me, I pay attention to his background. I pay attention to what he used to do, who he is as a person, because what they did, the pro Zimmerman media was showing how Trayvon Martin was a thug, and it was profiling him as a thug because he had marijuana in his system. But a bunch of white kids smoke marijuana as well. So it's like, what are you trying to say? Like, kids smoke marijuana. That's some kids these days. They own weed every day. They smoke weed. It's like, doesn't make them a thug. It doesn't necessarily make someone a thug by smoking marijuana or smoking weed. It does not consider you as a thug. Any white kid could be smoking marijuana. Black kid smokes marijuana. Um, it doesn't matter what color the person is. But the funny fact that they actually did a blood test on a dead body, just so they could prove their thoughts or whatever. The frame, the way they portray them as a hooligan or a gangster, they automatically do a test on him. But they didn't do a test on Zimmerman. But that's kind of weird. But I would say this. I would say this though. The Stanford police department, they were pretty fishy. It was pretty fishy. I would say that there's something going on there. There is something going on. I would say that there's something going on there. So I can't really fight it anymore. I can't really say he's guilty because the court of law says he's not guilty. So for the sake of the law, for the sake of the court, I know the justice system sucks. Coming from a criminal justice majors, trust me, it's horrible. But however, you have to go by that, and I applaud the defense attorneys. My hats off to them. The prosecutors did not do. They did not the way they should have handled this. They should have just put the hammer down. They did not put the hammer down. There's some things that they're missing. Their story was kind of weak to me. It was weak in a way, but as you know, the defense, all they had to do is say, you have to prove that it wasn't self-defense. That's all the defense had to do. The defense had to make the prosecutors prove that it was not self-defense, and the prosecutors could not do that. They tried the best they could, but I think they could try harder because the defense, them boys, man, they're on their toes, and I feel like the prosecutors were not on their toes. But anyways, that's just my thoughts, and I mean, I know a lot of people. You guys have different thoughts. Just let me know in the comment section, and I would definitely reply back. Some people are trolls. I love trolls too. So if you're a troll, hey, I don't mind what you do. I don't pay mind to troll, by the way. I just laugh. It's hard to troll me. So give it a try. See what happens. Anyways, this is Chuck North 05, and let me know what's up. I'm out.